First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming, especially those who have come a long way. I'm thinking in particular now of Carlos.
Where's he come from? Next door?
Next door?
I mean, for Carlos, it's been... It's been a bit of a strain. You know, he considered taking a taxi, but in the end, no. But you know, everybody who's come, Hannah, all the way from Tel Aviv, and I like, by the way, Aviv's comment. When by the time you read this, I'll be in a bomb shelter.
You did not need to hear that.
Yeah, no,
He went under duress.
What's fantastic about that is, of course, the humour.
Yeah.
That he's got that.
Got that from the old man.
Well, he's got it from the old man, and the old man has got it from his old man.
Yep.
Because the absolute, you know,
From Percy.
Exactly, Percy Levin, who was famous or infamous, my father, for making jokes that could be appreciated by some people. Under certain conditions, but very often did not translate well. I have learnt that these things do not always translate well, and I have been in trouble from time to time. My father used to do business. He was a furniture manufacturer, and importer, exporter. He used to travel a lot in Eastern Europe, and I cannot imagine how his jokes were translated well into Polish and Czech.
I have that with Michael.
Especially it was during the Soviet era. But anyway, that's another story. So yes, what can I say? Everybody asks me, well, how do you feel? 60. And there are two things. On the one hand, it's really quite incredible that I'm still alive, because if I look back, some of the things I've done in my life so far.
Yes.
I mean, the abuse.
The self-abuse. Sorry, I can't hear that.
Abuse of...
What's that? What's the absence?
I don't know. Abuse of what?
Did you say abuse or self-abuse?
Well, no,
She said abuse.
Things that have happened over the years, different situations, which, on the one hand, I feel that it's quite amazing that I'm still alive, and I certainly do remember at the age of 15 or so thinking, 60, this is really over the hill. This is, if you remember that feeling of somebody who's 60 was, 50, more or less
60?
parents'
Yeah.
age, but 60, that's grandparents, you're on the way. In fact, there was Donna kindly, who mentioned earlier this evening that 60, after 60, it's okay to die.
It's not that it's okay. It's okay anytime. But it's like it's not considered tragic in this.
No, exactly. So Donna's basically saying to me,
to be tragic.
You've lived your life.
exactly.
So there's no point in dying.
Nobody's going to care too much if you go now.
Exactly, and if you die,
You're on surplus.
It's not a tragedy.
it's no big deal. It's understandable. It's something that happens. So,
What an opportunity.
Those of you who are listening to Pete's song heard your race has run its course.
exactly. Absolutely. So I understand.
You can tell he's not
I
60
understand
yet.
this.
I know. Ooh.
So that's on the one hand, and on the other hand,
Great.
I do feel 35 years old. I just feel, I know that I'm not, but in some ways,
I'm happy to
basically,
hear that.
I sort of stopped at 35 or maybe 40. Certainly not, whatever. Certainly not 20 either. So there's that as well, and there's been a lot of talk about being, halfway, which is which comes from this phrase.
The salutation.
Until greeting on a birthday, you always wish somebody Jews wish each other we should live to 120. So you know,
Iranians are
basically,
more realistic. It's only
basic-
100.
No, but Jewish people, only sex people, they really dislike.
When we greet his mother, we feel bad about saying
120, yes.
only 120.
exactly.
Should be by 152.
So the first 60 years have been fantastic. I mean, you know, everything has been enormous privilege, and I don't see any reason why the next 60 years shouldn't be better.
Here, here.
And apart from thanking all of you for being here, especially Carlos for coming such a long way, I think Sylvia, as always, done more than.
I didn't even cook.
You organise it.
No, but you organised everything. The videos and the people.
See, no, this is not the end. There is a
No,
follow-up. I said.
I know. Well, I'm preparing another speech in my head already. So, you know, that's always the thing. And also, what's been particularly refreshing for me to have somebody else do the cooking is because when Sylvia cooks, some of you know, she loves to apologise. She apologises for not enough food, the food is not tasty enough, this was burnt, that was undercooked,
I do.
and all this. And
Yeah, I've been spared that.
there's been nothing like that this evening.
I'm very relaxed, aren't I? Amazingly relaxed.
Amazingly relaxed. So, you know,
But you can apologise for the cake.
the man,
I can apologize for the cake.
yeah, please apologise.
Or for the follow-up. I can also apologize for the follow-up.
Well, the choice of wine.
So,
The Malbec.
everybody, whether you be this side of 60 or the other side of 60,
Welcome.
Until-
Welcome.
100
Welcome.
Welcome to an exclusive club.
Until 120.
Very nice.